Okay, in this video we're going to talk about element 3.6, selecting and evaluating digital tools and resources. And as I stated in the first video, Dr. Lewis did a great job with providing us some digital tools this semester to explore and enhance our knowledge out there with e-learning and how to take those back to our own classrooms and use those. The first assignment I want to use as evidence that we did element 3.6 or that I explored it would be our software evaluation, where Dr. Lewis had us watch some videos and on all these different types of software, screen capture software, and provided us with these questions where we had to listen to all the videos and really pay attention to what was being presented and take that information and put it back into these questions and answer what they were, and some vocabulary, XY axis here, some vocabulary pixelations that was mentioned in those videos. So we had to really, sit down and watch those videos and pay attention to those digital tools that were provided. Then we had to create a table comparing all these different softwares, their prices, the things that they could do compared to what others could do and could not do. And so it was a great assignment, and to hit all these really cool screen capturing software, and I thought that was very neat, and really enjoyed that. I've used the screen capturing software that we some of that we picked up here in this course a lot between this course and another course in my graduate studies this semester, having to do a lot of that. So I enjoyed that assignment and being able to use that. Also, along with this element, this standard here, Dr. Lewis had us explore iTunes U, and that was really cool. I had never explored iTunes U before. Use iTunes all the time for music and movies, but never had explored the U part and explored different videos and things that they had out there. And I found a really cool video along the lines of my area with grades K through 3, so the lower elementary, being as I teach kindergarten. It was cool to find this video. It had some great techniques that I decided to take back into my classroom and use, and so this was really cool to find. Alright,
another cool
video,
digital
we're going to talk
tool
about element 3.7,
and
communication and collaboration.
Also, we had to do a MOOC
evaluation, and that was also really neat. I never used explored MOOCs
I think this one
before,
was
the trickiest for me,
being the
but
science
in the
geek
end,
that I am,
found
became
one
kind
that
of
was
the funnest.
on some ecosystems, and it's a
Dr.
really neat
Lewis
course
always
to
laughed at me how
quiet to pull up and go and look through and having to and record videos about and responses, take for myself if I wanted to take it and learn more about the ecosystem.
Kids
So
are in bed, so
those were also
this
really
one was tricky
great
for me, but in the
assignments that we
end
had. I
it was
enjoyed
more
doing
fun,
those.
and
I became more comfortable,
very beneficial
with using these communication tools.
and
in the
I think
next, the best one we used was I like the voice thread
in the
discussions.
next video,
I will explore
being
element
able
3.7
to
hear what Dr. Lewis had to say, and then what my peers and colleagues had to say. Kind of put it all into better sense, and understand what we were doing and how my peers were thinking, if I was thinking along the same lines or not. And so that one was really cool. Another one, which can't really pull it up, but on the Blackboard on the virtual conference, those were interesting, to being able to see Dr. Lewis and conference with him and my other peers, and talk about things that were going on in the class, and just converse about what we needed help with and things like that. So that was a really fun thing to do as well. Very neat. Never done that before in any online class that I had. So things have definitely evolved since the last online class that I had. Was not doing all this communication and things like that, these videos and things like that. So it was really, like I said, challenging at first, but fun in the end. So voice through discussions helped us communicate together. I think the other good one would be the Facebook page that we had. That was really cool to have in our in a course. I'd never seen that before. It was a really great communication tool. We all use Facebook so much, and it's just easy to go, here on the side and click on my course and see your videos and and my peers' responses and the help that they provided. So that was a great communication tool. But along the lines of an assignment, to go along with communication and let's go back here. Collaboration tools and things like that. We talked about andragogy, I believe is how it was pronounced, and pedagogy, and knowing the difference between those two. And I think this was a great assignment, being able to learn about what those were, and then being able to provide that in my classroom and with my parents and things like that. This was a good assignment, comparing it to what I already know in my classroom. Like I used down here, talking about the motivation and the difference in kindergartners and their motivational techniques as far as upper grades and things like that, and what was mentioned in this article, compared to what I'm used to in my classroom with my kindergartners. So this was a cool article to read, and it compared it to my classroom. So this was probably the coolest, like I said, the coolest little standard that we did. I thought that's the one that kind of hit home to me the most. So I enjoyed really exploring this standard and the communication and collaboration with each other, and doing that, and also to add to that, collaborating with my peers with the course development, and viewing their course, and then communicating with them, via the Facebook Messenger, or whatever it be, and working with them and providing their feedback on their course, and they providing the feedback to me as well. So that could also be a standard, or a tip to go along with that standard. So in the next one, I'm going to mention 4.2.